Hey guys, it's me. We're back with some more Mass Effect. Um, so in my stream yesterday, the one I was talking in, I mentioned that my plan was to get the Krogan and be done. Well, I started messing with this. I was gonna go to the next place because my plan after that, like I mentioned, was to do Zaid's loyalty mission, um, head to Omega, and then just explore random islands, random planets. Um, And so I was gonna go to Zaid's star system, or that's what it's called, and just save it there and be done. That way, when I come back, I was gonna, do the no microphone stream, and I was just gonna do that and go from there. Well, after the Krogan mission, I wasn't able to actually go explore. My personal assistant here told me that I can't do anything because fuck you staring at? Because the elusive man um, needed me to talk to him. Okay, cool. Well, I didn't realize that that was gonna be a forced mission. Like, I thought he just wanted to talk. I didn't know it was gonna turn into the whole save the human colony planet and whatever, you know. So,
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
yeah. I ended up doing that, and let me tell you, on this mode, this insanity mode, that is a bitch. Let me just say. I'm not looking for, I'm looking for something.
Incoming message from Admiral Stephen Hackett, Alliance
Oh.
HQ.
Commander, thank you for your time. I'll keep this brief. We have a deep cover operative out in Batarian space. Name's Dr. Amanda Kenson. Dr. Kenson recently reported that she found evidence of an imminent Reaper invasion.
So why call me?
Just this morning I received word that the Batarians arrested her. They're holding her in a secret prison outpost on terrorism charges. I need you to infiltrate the prison and get her out of there. As a favor to me, I'm asking you to go in alone.
Alone? On this mode?
What else can you tell me about the operative?
Amanda's a top scientist and Alliance agent working in Batarian space. It's a deadly assignment, and she's one of the few up to the challenge. She and I go back pretty far, Commander. I won't let her rot away in a Batarian torture camp.
What's Dr. Kenson actually doing out there?
She's a deep cover operative, Shepard. We talk only when we have to. I'd heard she was investigating a rumor of a Reaper artifact in the system. Her last report said she'd found it.
I have a hell of a squad with me. I'm sure they'd help out.
Kenson is my friend. If the Batarians see a squad of armed soldiers, they'll kill her. This is serious, Commander. Go in with discretion, or don't go at all.
I'll make this a priority.
The prison is hidden underground at a Batarian outpost in Aratat. I'll upload the coordinates now. Once she's secure, confirm her discovery. We'll debrief you when you're back.
Got it.
Hackett out.
Okay. I was actually wanting to see if I can find it. It's right here. Oh my god. I wanted to see something over here. Because it told me, it tells me, like, the combined trophies. Like, right here, it says, like, how many I have out of 2,000. Which apparently I just need. What is that, 130? Yeah, I just need to kill 130 more people. And then this one, it did go up, actually. Quite a bit. It was like 56, I think. I say quite a bit because on Insanity mode, it's kind of hard to really, melee someone. But I wanted to see if it would tell me... Okay, it does. So 3 out of 5. I don't understand this, because I have been hitting different targets with multiple biotic powers. And disrupt the shields. Okay. I might need to look into that, because I don't really know. But anyways, so... what was I saying? So earlier I was mentioning about the stream yesterday, and I didn't know it was going to be a forced mission. We literally got... Just a second. We literally got this mission done. Defend a human colony from attack. And let me just tell you all, Kaidan? I think it's Kaidan. It has pissed me off, because he's a little bitch, is what he is. Because, you know, he was the romance character I chose in the first game, and him acting like I'm working for the enemy. It's like, I might be working for the enemy, but guess what? They fucking saved my ass. Like, they brought me back to life. So, what? What you gonna do about it? So, honestly, fuck Kaidan. I'm thinking if I romance a character, it's probably gonna be Garrus, just because, like, he's an OG, and all that shit, you know? I was looking something up. What was that? Oh, yeah. Oh shit, what the hell are the trophies called? I need to know why that didn't count as any. Okay, incinerate the armor of 25 enemies. Use incinerate on your enemy's armor. Their health bar will be yellow if their current defense is armor. Okay, that might actually help. Go to the options. Is it options? Go in the options menu. Would it be under gameplay? Squad power usage. Turn that shit off. Cause I was wondering how I could get them to fucking stop doing their shit. Cause I tried timing it to where they'd both be available, and when I would go do that, they already used their. One of them had already used like their power that I couldn't combine them. Well, that sucks. People are saying they got it during the Krogan recruitment mission, which we've already done. But I guess Mordin is the one with the incineration power. And then it has to take off all of their armor. It can't just take off part of it. It has to be like... I would have to take down their armor down to, like, really low, and then have Mordin use the incendiary ability. Incendiary ammo does not work. It has to be the power that can be accessed and used through Mordin. There's 5 more guides on this achievement. This person said that if you do not want to seek out armored enemies or if you miss the final level opportunity, you can just start a new game and choose the engineer class. This gives you the incinerate ability, and if you import a level 55 character from the first Mass Effect, you can put some points into incinerate to power it up. Set the difficulty to insanity, and all the mechs that you fight will have armor. On the easier difficulties, mechs do not have armor, so you must put it on insanity. Okay, well, we'll start working on that. I'll try to start working on that. What else was there? There's something else. Excuse me. Warp the barrier? That's probably also the end of the barrier before it counts. Like, it has to actually take them off. Warp specialist. The best place to farm these kills is at Crescent Nebula to the Zelene system, and then scan the planet on the second ring from the middle for hidden mission. Once on the mission, you need to have Miranda on your squad or anyone who has the warp ability. You should encounter at least one, if not two barriers you can remove before getting to the computer to hack it. Once you hack it, set your squad to take cover towards the back of the platform. The computer is on, and then you'll have 3 sets of enemies come out. There should be at least 3 vanguards you can warp the barriers on. Once the computer is done hacking, don't go back to the computer or the mission will end, and all the enemies are dead. Reload your autosave, so that you can start the computer and need to re-kill all the enemies again. Okay. Let me grab my notebook. Okay, so where are we going? Crescent Nebula. Take Miranda. Okay. Miranda dash warp barriers. The other one is Krogan's. I need Modin. Is that his name? Modin? Modrin? Fire armor. Okay. And then, how do I do this? Because hit 20 different targets with multiple. Okay. Tactician achievement. Another option is to use Jack's pull first, and then Thane's throw. Target a mech without shields. This is a great opportunity for this achievement on the planet Kapik in the Haskins part of the Titan Nebula. I'm not sure when this quest activates, but there is a good 30 to 40 mechs here, and none have shields. I got to 16 of 20 here only because Thane decided he'd preempt my orders, and then him and Jack went nuts on the rest. Okay. This person said, I used Jack to pull, then Miranda for warp. Pull only works if they have no armor/shields. You need to hit them with the second ability, warp, while they are in the air. Mid-range works fine as long as they are in range you can see a health bar. I even used the combo on a boss and it counted. Also, I used Jacob's pool with my own pool and it worked, lol. Okay, you know what, let's try that. Let me write down Jacob's pool and mine. Or Jack's pool and Thane's row. On Capek, Haskins, Titan Nebula. Okay, so I need to start working on those. Disrupt the shields. Isn't that also Miranda though? Pretty sure Miranda's also disrupt the shields. Okay, just a second. Okay. Not fish. Disrupt shields. Not Spectre. Overload specialist. A good place to farm this is on the Legion loyalty mission on the Phoenix Massing. I used Miranda since she had the overload ability for one of my squad mates. It defaults to Legion as the other. I found this easier to do on the recruiting tally mission. At the point where you need to collect the explosives, grab the first one and then hunker down at the cylinder item in the center for cover. After killing the Geth Prime and friends, of course. As long as you don't go too far into the area, the Geth troopers seem to stream continuously until you move further into the area. Simply hit them with your or Miranda's power to remove their shields. One shot on normal. Then shoot them in the head to kill them. I find it helps to order your squad mates somewhere out of the way, as they tend to tear through the Geth shields with ease. Yeah, but you're on normal, though. Okay. This one said the tally mission, so I'll just type disrupt shields. Not type, I will write disrupt shields tally mission. Okay. I think we're good to go for now. I just wanted to see if any of those have counted, and I don't know why they haven't. Because people online are saying just to use 2 characters, and that will wait, what the hell? What the hell? That was the feed fish button. Where'd they go? I didn't read it because that was the feed fish button. Where'd my fishies go? I hope they didn't all die. They probably died. That's probably why they were at the top of the damn tank. Anything new with the gear? Oh, we have shoulder now. Yeah, increase melee damage by 25? Yeah, sure. Increases health by 10 or increase shield strength by 3. I think health. Especially on this ability. Okay. Is that really my mouse from going down? Wow. Okay. Well, I don't know why I lost my fish. That's annoying. But sure. I suppose. Let's see. I don't really know what to do in this mission. Who? Jack? Oh, give me a damn second. Unread. Okay, encrypted transmission. I see you awakened Okir's Krogan, a dangerous decision, but you've got free reign on this operation. From the elusive man. If you're certain he'll be a useful member of the team, you've got my support. We need every weapon we can get in this battle. If this grunt proves unreliable and has to be put down, don't lose the body. He's based, at least partially, on collector technology and could offer useful genetic data. But again, you are in charge. Udina said this would reach you. I wanted you to know that I haven't forgotten what you did for me the day those crazy biotics took me hostage. You talked them down and you got me off that ship alive. I won't lie to you. I took this job for the pool and the power. I saw the biotics issue as a stepping stone, something good to put on my resume, and I was wrong. We all serve humanity on our own way. I don't know what you're doing, but I'm going to see to it that humanity reaches its potential with a minimum of bloodshed. I'm getting letters of thanks from L2 Biotics, who the fuck is this friend? Who the fuck are you? Martin? Potential with the minimum bloodshed, and getting letters of thanks from the L2 Biotics who just received the reparations. Those letters should really be coming to you. I just thought you should know. Good luck, I've taken some political heat, so I don't know. So I don't know that any offer to help you would ever be useful, but if you need me, I won't let you down. Okay. My god, why are they so long? Jesus. Yeah, the Alliance isn't doing anything, the Council isn't doing anything. If you can find our people, I'm begging you to do something. Oh, I am. I'm sorry for what I said back on Horizon. I spent 2 years Is this from Caden? It is. Okay. I'm sorry for what I said back on Horizon. I spent 2 years pulling myself back together after you went down with the Normandy. It took me a long time to get over my guilt for surviving and moving on. I'd finally let my friends talk me into going out for drinks with the doctor on the Citadel. Nothing serious, but trying to let myself have a life again, you know? Then I saw you and everything pulled hard to pour. You were standing in front of me, but you were with Cerberus. I guess I really don't know who either of us is anymore. Do you even remember that night before Elos? Ilos? That night meant everything to me. Maybe it meant as much to you, but a lot has changed in the last 2 years, and I can't just put that aside. But please be careful. I've watched too many people close to me die on Eden Prime, on Vermeer, on Horizon, excuse me, on the Normandy. I couldn't bear it if I lost you again. If you're still the woman I remember, I know you'll find a way to stop these collector attacks, but Cerberus is too dangerous to be trusted. Watch yourself. When things have settled down a bit, maybe, I don't know, just take care. Yeah, you know what? You're still a bitch. Oh shit, the Shadow Broker came to me. Okay, we're aware that your old friend Liara has been hunting for the Shadow Broker for several years. We wouldn't mind helping her in the hunt, given the Broker's past work for the collectors. We recently uncovered information that might give Liara a lead on where to find the Shadow Broker based on operations. But unfortunately, she doesn't have much faith in Cerberus until. If you'd visit Ilium, pass it on to her as a gesture of goodwill, we'd appreciate it. So that's probably where that trophy comes in. There's a trophy for confront the Shadow Broker or something like that. Is that what it's called? Is it confront or? I'm kind of curious. Just a second. It's literally the last mission. Yeah, confront the Shadow Broker. Okay. Excuse me. Got a tickle in my throat. Good work on recovering the Hammerhead in one piece, Commander. It will prove useful. Also, the data you recovered from the MSB Rosalie's emergency beacon contains significant intel on a few planets that Dr. Casey, and Dr. O'Loy investigated. Eddie has added the location to your galaxy map. We hope that one of them leads you to the Prothean site. Dr. Casey's, or Case's, whatever, obvious instability. He's proven to be a brilliant and dedicated scientist. If you salvage more of his logs or journals, it would greatly help our efforts. We still don't know how they get there tracking Dr. Case, so be careful. Who wants to talk to me?
I saw the reports on Horizon, Commander. What you did was amazing. The report mentioned that Kaidan Alenko was there. How did that go?
There's not much to say. The past is the past.
I understand. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Morden would like to speak with you over in his tech lab. Jack would like to see you down in her hidey hole on the engineering deck. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Morden and Jack, and I also have those couplings for the people. That's the wrong way.
Shepard, important news. Know you're busy. Have to deal with the collectors. Planning attack. Too important to wait. Just receiving data. Still processing, analyzing likely scenarios. Not sure how to begin. Too much intel. You remember our talk? My work on genophage modification?
You stopped the Krogan adaptation to the genophage.
Part of a team. Scientists, all different types. Blood Pack mercenaries captured former team member. Malin, last seen on Tuchanka, might torture him, make an example. Recovering Malin would be a personal favor to me.
Do you think they found out your team updated the genophage?
Unclear. No way to determine until we get to Tuchanka.
We'll go to Tuchanka and see if we can find your team member.
Appreciate it. My assistant, my student, want to see him safe. Malin last seen outside Urdnot territory. Scouts might have seen Bloodpack. Talk to them or clan chief.
Okay. I wish there was a door right there, but I know it's the fucking elevator.
Jack would like to talk with you.
Yeah, that's where I'm going next. From your ass.
The new armory.
You're the best, Commander. We just got those FBA couplings installed. Now we only have to calibrate every week instead of every day. We're thinking about celebrating our newfound free time with some Skillian 5 poker. Want to join us?
Come on, Kenneth. The commander doesn't want to play cards with grease monkeys like us.
Actually, that sounds interesting.
Fantastic. I'll get the cards.
My Skillian 5's a bit rusty. You'll be easy on the rookie, right?
Of course, Commander. It's all friendly.
Yeah, right.
You've won 500 credits playing Skillian 5.
Be gentle on the rookie. I can't believe we fell for that.
So worth losing to see you taken down a notch.
Beat me at my own game. You're all right, Shepard.
I didn't even know I was being funny or, like, lying.
I got thoughts like little bugs crawling in and out of my head. I can't stop them. You know I have a history with Cerberus. You know how far back it goes?
I'll listen to anything you have to say, Jack.
Your pal, the elusive man? Never seen him before, but Cerberus raised me. First thing I remember is my cell door in a Cerberus base. They did experiments, drugged me, tortured me. Whatever chance I had to be normal, they stole it by trying to turn me into some superbiotic. The doctors, the other kids, every one of them hated me. They let me suffer.
There were other children in the base?
I didn't know much about them. I was kept separate. They hated me just like everyone else there. When I broke out, I had to fight through them all. I showed them, but there's a loose end I need to deal with.
What did they hope to gain by torturing a little girl?
It was something about pain breaking down mental barriers and how it might clear the way for a more biotic power. I'm sure there was a payoff due at some point, but I wasn't going to see it. I was wired up in a cell.
They tortured you just to see if they could make a strong biotic? That's it?
Wasn't in a position to ask, Shepard. All I know is, A little girl crying in a cell, begging for the pain to stop.
You're absolutely certain that Cerberus was running the facility?
I was a kid, but I wasn't dumb. I know how to listen. It was Cerberus. Don't care how far down the chain it was. They thought they were so clever. Turns out, mess with someone's head enough and you can turn a scared kid into an all-powerful bitch. Fucking idiots.
I'm going to talk to the elusive man, and he'd better have some answers.
He'll just deny everything. That's not what I'm after anyway. I found the coordinates in your files. I want to go to the Telton facility on Pragia where they tortured and drugged me. I want to go to the center of the place, my cell. I want to deploy a big fucking bomb, and I want to watch from orbit when it goes.
Okay, let's go. What do you mean, why now? She probably didn't know where it was, that's why she needed the files.
You've lived with this your whole life. Why do this now?
Like I said, I found the coordinates in your files. You can't expect me to just sit on information like that.
Okay.
I'll set a course for Pragia.
I owe you, Shepard.
Well, that's why I'm here. I'm gonna make all of y'all happy. Oh my god, it killed me yesterday. No, it didn't kill me, but I was so sad yesterday when I was doing Zaid's mission. And it was either save the people or go after the guy that backstabbed Zaid, basically. And I'm just like, well, is there I looked it up, that's why I was on pause for a second, because I was looking up if there was a way to do both and still get loyalty from him. Not really, no. I could have actually, there was a third secret option where I could have actually left him there to die, Zaid, just like how he didn't want to save everyone else, so he'd die in the fire like they did. Obviously, I wasn't doing that either. I needed him on my team, you know? I'm doing a trophy run, which involves making everyone happy. There's a trophy for making everyone happy, basically. So, you know. I was so sad, because I was like, I'm so sorry, I want to help you. But people were saying, that my Paragon, I could have talked him. Okay, so if I had helped the people and the guy we were after got away, obviously he would have blamed me. But if my Paragon, according to what some people have said, was 80%, 75 to 80%, then I could have talked him into basically like letting go of the past and let go of the grudge and that kind of thing, and he still would have been loyal to me. Well, I knew my Paragon wasn't that high, so I'm like, I have to fucking say no to these people, which fucking sucks. And it's annoying because people, obviously I looked this up and everyone's saying that we waited till like the end of the game to do this mission just because of that fact. Like, you're gonna either kill these people unless your Paragon's high enough, and it won't be high enough by the until the end of the game, basically. So that was sad. I was like, so sorry, I have to leave you all here to die. But anyways, got a lot of shit we can go do. How much time do I have? About an hour, basically. So I can speak to Liara. Okay, so I'm thinking I should probably stop with the main missions for now. And I should probably catch up some of these assignments. So this one, someone mentioned in one of the things I was looking up, Phoenix massing. Fuck, okay. Okay, let's just go see what we got. Let's just go see. Maybe this will be easier. Oh, we were helping Jacob. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's go here. Okay, well, obviously Jacob. And I like Garrus, but I'm thinking Kasumi. Like Miranda.
have run a scan of the ship. I detect no life signs, but there may be useful technology or information still inside.
Oh, okay.
There it is, and mostly intact. They could have survived impact, but it's been years.
Okay, alright. What are we doing here again?
Stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Oh yeah, this beacon, or this place crashed like, what, 10 years ago? Or something? And you're talking to your dad like 2 years ago or something? And you just now got like a...
Repeat, toxology.
And you got a beacon. That's how you knew of what was going on.
We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
Repeat, toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible with human physiology.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by Acting Captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food, and neural decay beacon activation protocols. That's the second time the voice thing is cut out. I did it yesterday when I was talking to... I want to say Zaid, but it might have actually been someone else. It was a Krogan, actually. It wasn't Zaid. It was in the lower part of Afterlife on Omega. It was that Krogan I had to talk to. I can't remember his name. Patriarch? Yeah. I noticed yesterday, his voice wasn't... His last sentence he was saying didn't register. Not the last sentence, like the second to last sentence or something. Either way. So it's the second time I've done that. That's weird.
Who is in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours, following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback. Activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
Come on, let's get going.
Let's check the ship. My father had the beacon for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
Avoiding it for a decade seems unlikely.
I was gonna go that way, but whatever. Oh boy. Okay. Okay.
Can't expect the luxury of due process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him, but I don't. What was her name? Sarah? Suzanne? My God, I can't remember. I can't remember her face. We need to get out. So I can remember. Can think straight. They have to hurry.
You came? From the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The Hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
What are you talking about? You're not making sense.
I don't remember how to say it. He's our leader and we serve so we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them, so they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Watch out!
Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the Liar! He will not escape!
We've been spotted.
I'm glad I saw that, because I almost missed it. The, Paragon option.
Tag!
Fuck off.
Trouble ahead. Lost shields.
Can someone shoot him, please? Thank you.
Tag!
Impressive.
My shields are.
Get down! What the fuck was that about? Oh my god, I wasn't reloaded? Seriously? I'm Okay. Not fair. Are you serious? Jesus. Oh, I'm still over there. Move! Jesus!
That wasn't neural decay. They were feral.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong.
Okay.
Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure. Is that a settlement? They'd better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
They're clearly docile, but in the same uniform remnants as those who attacked us.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently? Makes males get violent.
Possibly. But the woman on the beach said the exiled ones came back as hunters.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat. To decay. You are cursed with his face.
Not the best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food? Whatever's happening here needs to stop. Look at these spoiled food stores. They've been eating only that toxic local food for who knows how long. Like that wasn't obvious enough. What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
He keeps us, protects us, and we please him like he demands.
He is bad. He has a bad face like the other. Like him. You'll hurt me.
Hmm. Oh, shit.
I've got no
Did that miss? How is that missing? What the fuck? Can y'all shoot this bitch? Thank you.
Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden.
I think this one's glitched.
Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden.
Not from this side, though.
Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden. Critical system.
Jesus.
That would make them hate him. But maybe it was just for defense.
Please, wait. You You fought his machines. You have his face, but you might stop this. This, I forget how to read, but this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
The beacon was fixed after a year, so the plan must have worked. Why no signal?
Those weren't the last entries on the casualty list. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle, or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers, like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Does it say why he separated the men and women? Or is it as bad as it seems?
No, it turns to gibberish. Maybe the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard, I don't see any justification.
Do you see an explanation for this? He's your father.
Is he? None of this fits. Maybe the initial decision, but the rest? Abuse of power doesn't get any clearer than this. I need to find this man.
Mm-hmm.
Right behind you.
Staying close.
Run faster, Jesus.
This is Captain Ronald Taylor. I got you here. My crew went insane. I only just got free.
God damn it. It's really him. Just got free. He's covering his ass.
Who had armor? Oh, that was fucking Morton. I knew I should have brought his ass. Let me see if I can do... Overload is cool.
Gravity's one mean mother, huh? You're done!
Careful. I automated my defenses after the crew turned violent. They keep attacking. I had no choice.
He had plenty of choices. Only to blame the dick. Target down!
There we go!
Excuse me.
What the fuck? Who shot me? I was behind the fucking thing.
Collision proximity warning. Excuse me.
Come on over!
Rerouting power. Requesting assistance.
Careful. I automated my defenses after the crew turned violent. They keep attacking. I had no choice.
Yeah. Plenty of choices.
Oh, he died.
They've seen us.
Critical system damage. System failing. Critical system damage. Firing.
No shields.
Backup systems engaged.
Target down!
Ah, shit. Oh, boy.
Got him!
He goes.
Have engaged.
Target down! Yeah! Come on over! Hostile!
Careful. Critical system damage. System failing. Requesting assistance.
Perfect.
Get over here!
Oh my god.
Nice trick.
Damn it.
Have a nice trip!
Careful.
Overload deployed.
I didn't even walk off.
You're done!
I had to keep them busy, distracted, but it's getting dangerous. Thank God you've come.
He had his fun, and now he wants out. Son of a bitch.
We'll know the truth eventually. What really happened here.
Incoming!
They're through my shields. Here we go.
Get over here!
Are you I was watching my health, and it was not anywhere near low. Like, dead low. It was getting low, but it wasn't, like, dead low.
Oh, it's this.
Okay.
Heads up. There we go.
Come on over!
Here goes. Enemy down. Be right there.
Staying close.
One left.
Have a nice trip.
With you.
With you, Shepard.
Shields have failed.
On top, drop.
It took years to train my guards. I'm afraid you'll have to fight them to rescue me.
Drawing people away. This thing is not my father.
I'm guessing a big mech is gonna come out in a second.
Hostiles.
Combat drones.
No, just people, apparently.
Hostile combat drone. Yeah.
Damn.
Combat drone, watch out.
Really?
Have a nice trip.
Oh my god.
Up ahead.
Hey, you got the pistol.
Nope.
Hostile drone. Right.
Right behind you.
Oh.
Combat drone, watch
We've been
out.
spotted.
Oh, there's two people over here. Wow, they're supposed to know. Get down.
Impressive.
Must stop or no rescue.
Combat drone.
My shields are down.
Oh. Oh shit. I'm dead. I have shit teammates, that's for sure.
Trouble coming.
Combat drone, watch out.
Right between the eyes.
Shields down.
Tag.
Oh god.
Combat thrown, watch out.
Watch it.
No.
Night, night. Watch for the drone. They're through my shields.
Are they dead? Oh my god, they are. There we go. Oh boy. Okay.
We've been spotted.
Enough with the toys. I need to look my father in the eye and hear him justify this.
Mm-hmm. Looking for some health, but I'm not seeing none. So his dad's been alive this whole time. That's ridiculous. What's over here?
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. I've gotta have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you're acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
I'm not biting, Captain. At some point, you chose to do this to your crew. You.
What was that moment? I want to know that there was an actual reason.
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the Droolers. That was before the Hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
So I wonder if those three guys in the back that we keep seeing, I wonder if we just let them attack them, basically.
What happened to the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic in setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
You fought over people like they were toys. Things.
You didn't feel any responsibility to get out of here for the sake of family?
I gave him a good start. He was a smart kid and was better off not following me. We figured that out a long time before I took jobs in deep space. And after things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic map.
Till you needed someone to save your ass.
There's no way I'm letting this slide, Taylor. A price will be paid.
How much? What kind of math can balance these lives? His life isn't worth pulling the damn trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
Maybe we go arrange pickup for the rest of the survivors while the acting captain deals with the hole we punched through his mechs.
Now wait, I'm supposed to get rescued. The crazy ones, you don't know what they'll do to me.
We can guess.
My father was a different man, Shepard. A good man. Wish I'd found him.
Jacob!
You were a better man dead. As far as I'm concerned, you still are.
Jacob!
Jesus. Ghost of the Father. Gain loyalty of the Cerberus operative.
They get as much as a glimpse, and you're restricted to decaf.
Great, may as well serve it in the airlock, you hard ass.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Nothing goes through this ship, my ship, without a report to you.
I had no more reason to believe Jacob's father was alive than he did, but I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
Fine, you didn't forward it, so who did?
I did.
Was this supposed to be a favor, or did you just want to see him squirm?
What he did with it was his own business. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this.
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor's body has some catching up to do, but the man died a long time ago. I've already dealt with that. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
Come on, we got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard. Thanks for the help.
Anytime, Jacob.
Okay. Can I upgrade anything? Ooh.
Grunt seems very agitated. You may want to check in on him.
Maybe. I gotta go here in a second, so I'm just gonna look around for a second. So, and I guess tell you all the plan for what's gonna happen. Ooh. This one is 0%. Oh, I got 2 planets here.
Probe away. Launching probe.
Yep, just 2 planets.
Probe launched. Probe launched.
Okay. So, this is not 100. Okay, cool. Let's head back.
Only half our fuel remains.
Yes, I know. Okay, now is there anywhere else to go in this area? I don't see no arrows, except for the two we were already at. And they're both at 100. Okay, cool. Wait, investigate dig site. Oh. Okay. So, correction not done yet. Okay, cool. So, yes, I will go talk to Grunt, and then we'll go probably to that Thresher Maw that I have to save it before I do it, because I got 5 minutes to do it in for a trophy. So, ooh, we got 5. Boost your combat awareness for a brief time, slowing your enemies by comparison. We'll just do that for now. Okay.
Free.
Okay, everything is taken care of. Let's save it. Saving content. Okay, so I gotta get going here in a few minutes. I plan on streaming some more later, but it's also just gonna be nonsense. Like I'm gonna probably do this dig site, which I think it's this one. Yeah, I'm gonna do this dig site. And then I'll probably find something else to do. I'm not really sure what. Maybe I'll go talk to Grunt, and maybe we'll start getting the next character. I might do that, actually. I think we're gonna do... Well, okay. I don't know. I guess it depends on how long things take, because I'm gonna do this dig site, because we're already here, basically. After that, I'm gonna head to another mission, maybe get the assassin... or the Justicar. I think I'm gonna talk to Grunt first, though, but then I'm gonna go do the assassin. Or maybe I can do Miranda's side mission. Or hell, even Jack's. And Morden, not Morden. Could also go to see Liara. And also will confront the Shadow Broker, so that might lead to a trophy. I don't know. I'm not sure. When I come back to stream, I don't know when that'll be, later tonight, I hope. It'll be without the microphone, of course. But I'm gonna do the archaeological dig site. After that, I have no idea. I'll talk to Grunt, and then I don't know if I'm gonna do Morden, Jack, or Miranda, or Liara. I have no idea. But one of those four, Morden, Jack, the Shadow Broker, or Miranda, is the next plan. And then obviously on top of those, there's also the planets that I have to go to get to them, and I'll start doing more probing and scanning and stuff, exploring, what the fuck is word? Exploring? God, I can't talk. I think that's the plan. So, dig site, talk to Grunt, and then either do Morden, Jack, Shadow Broker, or Miranda's mission, and on top of those, of course, like I said, there's other star systems, so I can go and probe, scan, explore. If there's an anomaly, I'll go do it, and go from there. That's the plan. So, that's what I'll do when I come back later. So, I think that's it for now. Yeah. So, if you're watching, thank you for watching, and I guess I will not talk to you in the next video, but I'll talk to you tomorrow. Yeah. Bye.